Hi, Brett Van Scooter here, owner of Van Scooter Insurance Agency. Thanks for checking out my video blog. Now, we get a lot of calls from people each week to quote their auto insurance. And I basically have these people broken down into two different categories. The first is a person who calls us. They have their policy in hand, and they can go right down and they can read the coverages to us, so we know exactly what they have. They have a good understanding of what coverages they have and what they don't have. Gives us an opportunity to offer recommendations to them if they might have deficiencies in coverage, or if they might have a coverage that they don't need. And then the other type of person that calls us is the person who calls up. They don't have their policy information handy, but they state, well, we have full coverage. Now that's a scary word, because full coverage, to me indicates that you have, you're covered for anything possible out there, and you won't have to dig into your pockets for anything yourself to have coverage. And really, that's really quite a farce, because in order to get full coverage, it would be pretty expensive to have. It would pretty much mean that you have the highest liability limits that the insurance company has to offer, that you have every single endorsement that the insurance company has to offer for your auto policy, and that you have the lowest possible deductibles. Now, that policy would be extremely expensive for most people, even for myself, compared to probably what you're paying now. It's something that I wouldn't even get myself. So, I like to tell people to kind of rid that full coverage term from their vocabulary, because even though it makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, it's just not giving you an accurate picture of what your auto insurance provides you coverage for. Now, we understand when people say full coverage that they're most likely referring to that they have comprehensive and collision coverage on their vehicle. So my first question then is, well, what are your deductible amounts then? Because every comprehensive and collision policy has a deductible for those amounts. And what they are will greatly affect your premium that you pay on your auto insurance. The higher deductible, the lower the premium. And then, after we figure that out, my next question is, all right, do you have roadside assistance and rental car reimbursement? Because if you really do have full coverage, those are things that you probably want to have on your policy. So you need to know these things. So if you don't know, it's better to not guess. It's better to call your insurance company or agent and actually find out what you have coverage for. Because you'd be surprised. People who call me and say they have full coverage, when we make them bring their policy in when it's time to actually switch, we review that with them, and it gives us an opportunity to actually look at their coverages. Just last week, I had someone come in with their policy, and I was able to increase their uninsured motorist coverage by $200,000. That's $200,000, and it only cost her $2 extra a year. That's nothing. So small things like that a good agent can bring to the table for you. So if you think that you have full coverage on your vehicle, and you're not exactly sure what that entails, call your insurance company, call your agent, find out what you actually have, because it can make a big difference for you in the time of a claim. Now, if you would like us to review your auto insurance policy for you and provide you with a free, no obligation quote, we'd be happy to do so. Give us a call at the number below. And remember, Van Scooter Insurance Agency, don't be fooled by a name. We insure more than vans and scooters.